obviously never anything is a must-win, especially this earlier in the season. But how important was it for y'all to come out and get this one today?
Yeah, you don't want to put that, and nor did we. But you want to get leveled out in the league, and obviously you want to play to your standard of baseball. And I thought we pitched for the most part to our standard, and did many things well. And I thought South did a tremendous job. I thought their game plan was good. Their mix and matching of their guys. It kept our offense at bay. We didn't really get as many good swings off, and I have no qualms with what our offense was attempting to do. We took good swings. They just executed pitches well, but thankfully we were clean enough defensively. Cav made a really big play on the four-hole ball. I was nearly kicking myself because we'd moved them into full shift, and I probably should have moved them one more step. Not that we would turn double play, but it made that play easier. But just a really good, tough, I don't like the term, but I'm going to say it. It was just a very gritty win by our guys. And I expected nothing less. All three of these games were neck and neck, and both teams had an opportunity in different ways. I'm glad that we came out on top today, obviously.
Brady's second star of the week, gave you 7 1/3, no runs, 3 hits over his 2 starts. Really looked good.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we spoke of, we had a threshold. We're not going to let him get above a certain amount of pitches, regardless of the fact that he had not given up any hits. That's irrelevant. It's more important that we make sure we keep our guys healthy and rearing and ready to go as the year progresses. But a very good week for him. I thought it was probably some of the best fastball quality that I've seen in his time here, especially in terms of repeated execution. So huge to get a quality start. We needed it. I thought Gary had set a good tone on Saturday. Obviously, it wasn't a Cleats day. He's certainly given us many of quality starts. Just wasn't his day the other day. But I felt like we really needed that, and thankfully we had the ringer there for the last 4 because he couldn't have been any better.
You've got the long road trip behind you. You've got the rivalry series behind you. Now it's just kind of the grind of the season. You kind of get back into some normalcy with the schedule. How important is it just to kind of hit this next part of your season and just kind of get into a good routine?
I think you're totally accurate that we at least get to have a little bit of routine in there. I look at my bag that's up there in my office here at RPF, and I go, okay, I can at least start to unpack this thing. We've had the same clothes and uniforms and roadies, and you sit there and go, oh, we're on the road again. We're on the road. Now at least we have a little time to reboot, reset. You have a home game on a Tuesday. You hit a road series, then you get back here at RPF. It'll get a little bit more normal now, and that's going to be really good for us. And so, we'll take things one day at a time, but I do think that's pivotal that we got that part knocked out of the way. And so I'm excited to hopefully see all the pieces work together properly, and we play our best baseball as it goes.